Aloha, great job, good seeing you. I think writing a song together is wonderful. The idea and the takeaway from this week is to see how the way that the chords move together, modulating in and out of a key signature, isn't that hard when you see what you're doing. We didn't even add the fun caveat of modulating and modulating on top of a modulation. Sometimes you can modulate out of a chord into another key signature, use a mode or a melody or a line, and then modulate all the way back to the original key. It's a lot of fun. It's almost like finding a different alternate reality in music and then jumping into another dimension, then jumping right back. It's really cool. So we'll discuss that and further later, but this is the basic recap. The chords we used and the time signatures we used were a 6/4. We only played the beginning of the E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, being able to use our C major here, when we move our finger down and we get that note with a C major, 1, 3, and then we've got our 7 here, C going down, of course, to a B. I'm not a big fan of that lower. I do, however, like that note there, B, and then we've got our A note. Is that right? No, D, E, B, and an E, and then we've got our C. Still does a great job. Bar, keep that there, and then let this one have the open E underneath it. Okay, and then when we go to our phrasing for 4/4, we'd have G major for 4 count, D major for 4 count, E minor to a B minor, right? So that E minor, I would like to see that B minor. Here's what our B minor generally looks like right here. So our B minor, if we were to turn that around, would have our first finger on the 2nd fret. We would be playing the 4th fret on the G and the D string with 1 finger, and then the pinky would play the A. It's a beautiful chord, and it's super simple to get to from the D major because B minor is its relative minor. All you gotta do is move that 1 finger. Yay! So when we're going from the G major and then we go to the bar chord D major, if we move just that finger down there and move that up, we get our B minor. So the concept is throw the E minor right in between that B minor, and it functions super groovy. It feels like an E minor to a D again, but it doesn't have the formality of the D major, D, F sharp, right? It has the B minor, B, D, F sharp. I know it sounds awkward, but those 3 notes do make a difference in the way they are. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go to the C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, C minor, 2, 3, 4, back to the G, 3, 4. Start that head over again. G, 3, 4, D major, no matter how you do it. E minor, B minor, and then back to the C. 2, 3, 4, C minor, 2, 3, 4, G major, 2. Here's our key change to a B flat major. Play the minor again, my bad. B flat major, 2, 4, to the F major. Super simple and close. So the B flat major, you got it. We're gonna be keeping our fingers right here. When we move this down, it's easy to just move that over to get the F. The next chord that we're gonna play is gonna be the D major. I play it here at the 2nd fret, 1, it's close. And then I could play both Ds in correlation before I hit the G minor. I think that sounds and feels really cool. F, 2, 3, 4, D, D, G minor, 3, 4. Then we're gonna be playing our C sharp diminished, which is an A7. I leave my finger there from the G minor, put the pinky down, and then bar, and then go back to our D major, but it has a high G for the D sus, and then remove it for the D. In its entirety, this is slow, then it'll be fast, this is chord-wise, and then it's up to you to figure out what kind of melody you want. I'm gonna give you another video that shows just the guitar for you to play over the top of it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. where we ended on there. I would then, of course, go back to a G to resolve that. Feels like the tonality of this is actually in the key of G, and we're jumping in and out of it, which is very interesting. So the concept behind this is, where does that B flat and F come about? We could either jump to a B flat major, or we would just turn our minor 6 into a major 6 from the key of D. If we're in the key of G, it would make sense that that B minor is still present, but now we have a B flat. So what we'd be doing is jumping in and out of all these different key signatures. Try and write a melody this week over the top of this in this next video I'm going to send you, and use those chords and have fun with them. If I was going to actually just like jam this one out, it would feel something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I messed up too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, going faster, which is another thing I do when I write songs, going slow, going medium, and going fast, I realized that the C sharp diminished needs to be longer. It needs to have like that. Maybe like a walking chord. Yeah. Have that C sharp diminished. So we would have like a C sharp diminished. We would add an F sharp while playing both of those notes right in the middle. And then we would add our, what's right above that D? That C, G? Yeah, absolutely. So we'd have our F sharp to a G, D sus4 to a D. That's how I feel it would go out. I'm not going to change this on. Well, yeah, let's change it on. Let's just add that measure into there. I'm going to do the walk up on that guitar thing as well. So from that, everything's the same except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. When we change to that B flat major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our C sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See how we held that C sharp diminished up, and then we walked up the F sharp to G, and then resolved to that D sus4 to the D. Amazing. It's good seeing you. Check out the other video. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.